Okay, hey Ivy, what's up? I'm gonna take this off. Actually, yeah, I can take this off. Okay, now you just see me, I guess. I hope this mic works. It's on. I think putting on negative 10 is a little bit better. So I spent many videos trying to articulate what I really want to say to you, and the other day I told you that I was going to give you something or I had something for you. And these past couple of days, past couple of weeks, I've really been thinking hard. So I'm going to create something called Dear Ivy, and the inspiration for this is actually a couple of things. I see your WeChat messages every once in a while, and sometimes I want to be able to respond to you more directly. And we're very far apart, and I tell you the story sometimes. This is getting a little out of order, but I tell you the story sometimes about how when you were very young, probably like 5 or 6, and I was 17 and 18, just on the cusp of going to college. I was kind of worried about you because you're trying to do math on this game, and you were really struggling. And I was like, oh man, she's might not be that bright. Which kind of hurt me a little bit because I was very proud of how most of my family members were pretty well educated, and we are that generation that was able to come up, coming from being children of Chinese immigrants, all our whole entire generation and all of your generation, and I was the a representative of the generation that moved over, and I was born here, and then everything after me, we were the people who are supposed to really live the American dream. So how are you going to live the American dream and rise up out of poverty? And you're not in poverty, but how to rise up if without education. So that was a question that it wasn't in that form when I was 17 18, but that's generally basically what it was. So fast forward all these years, and what has happened to you? You've become very responsible. I mean, the way you take care of laundry, the way you, when people are screaming, yelling, you'll be the one that kind of stabilizes everything. And I mean, you scream too, but you also bring a lot of order to a lot of chaos. And a lot of times, I told you, you have to be that representative of your family that can be the example that will be responsible, will be held accountable, that works hard. And you've become a really stellar student. And I don't know how you are, like, truly academically. I haven't taught you personally, but I think you have a good head on your shoulders, which means you do what it takes to succeed, and you put in the effort and work. And with that, um, that's a lot of it. That's a big part of the formula. So what this thing, so that's what's happening in your life, and that's what I've seen. What's happening at my end is I am very tailored towards one, helping. The overarching goal is helping students, specifically Chinese students from China, to get into colleges, specifically top colleges in the U.S., so that they can live their educational dreams. And I do this by helping them in understanding the process, and understanding American culture, and understanding the personal statement, and approaching essays, writing ability, um, exposure to certain academic tracks such as psychology, things like that, or just answering questions in general, like what's it like living in the U.S., or what do you guys eat, and things like that. And so that's basically what I do. And recently, I moved to the research and development department, which means I'm supposed to develop a product that will help Shenzhen rise in terms of reputation and renown and all these kinds of things. And I'm in the process of creating a product called Just Right, and it's basically a writing course. So as I thought more and more about it, I was walking one day and it was like this fusion of talking to you and the product. And what occurred to me was this product would be perfect for you if you were applying for college. So that's why I asked you, hey, are you a sophomore or a junior? Because if you're a junior, this thing is right for you right now, but I'm not done with it. But you said you're a sophomore. So I was like, oh my God, I have 1 year to put together all my stuff so that I can create a package to give to you so that you will be ready to apply when you do apply. So with that said, what am I specifically going to create? Um, that's not concrete yet. I have something in mind, and in fact, there's a product called ADS Head Start, which I could describe in another much later time. But basically, for now, I'm going to make a series of videos and give you a series of, I wouldn't call them assignments, but things to do if you want to. And you're going to either show me you care, or you're going to show me that you're happy with the way things are. Caring and happy with the way things are not mutually exclusive. If you want to improve, or if you're happy with the way things are. Um, and with that in mind, basically, I want to still provide that guidance for you, even though I'm thousands of miles away. And another part of the inspiration was from Superman. Um, so Superman, he's an alien, and that's how I feel all the time. I'm not Superman in this analogy, but Superman, when he needs counseling or he needs help, he doesn't know what to do. He goes into a cave of crystals, and he basically asks his father, who's left his like spirit somehow in that cave, and he asks him questions. And I want to be that cave sort of, and I want to be able, when you have questions, I want to be able to answer them. And you're pretty independent. You have a lot of friends. You're very amicable, and you have a lot of social skills that are pretty much natural to you. So I'm sure you can navigate all this on your own. But a lot of times I look at the application process and I talk to my students and I look at who they are and who they're becoming. And, you know, I can see a lot of things that they might not be able to see at first, like someone trying to become something else to fit in, whether for a school or a club or a group or anything. And someone else who is like, has like really interesting personality quirks that might be very beneficial in some situations, that might be very irritating in other situations. So um, these are all things that I want to help you with, and hopefully this desire inside of me will manifest into something that will be beneficial for you, and that's the heart of it. The kind of tainted side a little bit is that it is corporate, which means it's a part of a business. And of course, there's nothing business between me and you. It's designed for you, but at the same time, this seed is also made, hopefully, can grow into something that can help other people as well. So that's the origin of this, and I hope that I'm really repeating myself. I hope that this will be beneficial to you. Okay. Um, Best of luck in everything that you do, and your birthday is very far away. So hopefully I'll see you soon. Take care.